fight fans, coming from the Fan Studio. Welcome to Caveman Corner with your host, Jeff.
Captain Caveman!
Shit, all we need is some drinks now, Caveman, but that's kind of music.
Hell yeah, here we go. I got mine right here.
Got some Bloody Marys in the fridge.
I'm popping some pills.
Yeah, we're popping some. I got my polar seltzer water going on right now.
I got my gummy bears pills.
Yeah, I'm in training, so
I got my Dak roast.
all I hear is guys eating and drinking around me. It's a little sad. Sorry for the echo. We got the gain way turned up on some of these mics here. But we're good. We got Alex Constipation over here. How do you really say your name?
It's pronounced Castellano.
Castellano.
Yeah.
All right. That's pretty good.
Say how you want it.
Yeah. And I got Ali in the house.
Can't even say my last name.
Rexhepi.
Close, but if you would actually pronounce it like an Albanian language, I guess, it's Rexhepi.
Rexhepi?
Yeah, Rexhepi.
Rexhepi. I didn't know that. And we got Raymond Harris in the house.
What's up? What's up?
Yeah. We're a little echoey. I'm sorry. I apologize for that. I don't know. We got this new mic turned on. It's all Ray's fault.
Yeah. No. Mickey's.
Mickey's fault. Yeah, he fucked it up.
Yeah.
You can blame anything on him.
All right. So
I'm just kidding.
we got some Golden Gloves boxers in here. They just competed in the gloves, and of course we won because we're from West New York MMA, and that's what we do.
Thanks.
We got Ray in the house who just turned down the fight. That's what he does.
Yeah. Ray's being a family man here.
Yeah, Ray had an opportunity to fight in New York City, but he turned it down. He's going to fight locally, right, Ray?
No, I just gotta get back in there, man.
Yeah, I got to get back in there. You can do it. We believe in you.
You can do it, man. You're intense. You just gotta put the rounds in the gym. You know?
Oh, yeah.
How many rounds you got to put in?
I gotta have a full training camp.
How long is that?
Shit, what, 3 months?
No.
How long does it take you guys to get ready to box?
No, we stay ready. We're always like 2 weeks out from. We're there every day, so we're always 2 weeks out from fight tape. You know, gotta keep running and stuff. But like, if you wanted to do a camp for real, probably like you don't want to do too much. Probably 5 weeks, 6 weeks maybe.
What do you think, Ali? How long does it take you?
I mean, if you're just coming off the couch from like a little bit of a layoff, probably I would say like good 2-3 months just to get like a good month to get back in the rhythm. Maybe cut some weight by just training hard, repping stuff, and then maybe like a solid 2 months of just sparring, whatever you need. Prepare yourself.
What if you're coming off of the Burger King bench?
Yeah, definitely 3 months then. You might be like 50-50. The half of the month you can be still eating McDonald's. The other half you're going to start dieting and still eating McDonald's.
There you go, Ray. 2 months.
2 months.
The first month is going to be like getting your body ready because you're going to be sore like crazy every day.
Right.
You're not going to be in condition to go hard.
Yeah, if you're disciplined, probably a good 2 months, maybe a month and a half, honestly.
Probably two months.
Yeah.
2 months. Yeah. How long did it take you guys to get ready to do the gloves?
This upcoming one?
Yeah,
Or, excuse me, this most recent one?
Yeah, the most recent one.
You know, Griffin we stay in the gym. What it is we just crank it up about 4 weeks out. You know what I mean? But I took the fight on like a week and a half. Griffin knew he was fighting. Shauna Shauna thought she was fighting. You know, she had some backouts or whatever, so she was training, and Ayana was sparring probably for a good month and a half, 2 months with some good boxers. So we stay ready, man. You know, that's what it is. We just crank it up about 4 weeks out.
That's one thing about the boxers. They always, amateur boxers and MMA amateur guys, boxers always in the gym, training hard.
I would say the boxers are always in the gym.
Right.
I would say the MMA guys aren't always in the gym, to be honest with you. I don't want to throw anyone under the bus. We're going to actually get into MMA versus the boxing in a little bit.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
I
boxing.
got a little bit on both sides.
We got one guy that does both.
Right.
But I just want to bring you guys in because you guys are the hardest working guys in the gym. I really feel like that.
Thank you.
The jiu-jitsu guys for a while were working as hard as you, but I
Right.
still think you guys are probably the hardest working guys in the gym. I don't know. So we got some dedicated MMA guys
Absolutely.
too, but as a whole, as a team, you guys are in the gym all
Right.
the time.
I agree.
How much of that do you think is because of Tommy Neff?
I mean, probably a lot, but that's for me personally. That's kind of how. That's what I grew up on. Like when I started this game, We were in there. You know what victory was like. We had to train hard. I don't know. I think it's just our goals are bigger than just having fun. Like, we all want to go pro. We're all in the same level, same wavelength. So I think that's what it is. You know, you got MMA guys, they're up and down. Some guys want to go pro, some don't. They don't know whether they want to fight or whether they want to have a show. I mean, we all want to go pro.
That's like hard to come through retort because I don't, that's like the bottom line. It's the end of the conversation. Really.
Yeah,
it is why you work that hard, because you want to be a professional pugilist.
You have to focus on your craft. That's what it is. If you're not in the gym, you're not practicing. You know what I mean?
What do you think about MMA in general, the striking level of MMA?
As opposed to boxing, or just in general?
In general, and as opposed to boxing.
I mean, I think it's can't really compare. There's so many different tools in MMA, but I think there's like guys that are great at what they do.
Right. What do you think, Ali? You do both.
I mean, kind of what he said is just I don't know. There's a different feel to it. Like, going to boxing, you kind of almost like how should I say, like you feel like more solid. You got a bit of a like kind of wider stance, or not a wider stance, like a tighter stance. Everything's kind of has to be tight. And you're just worrying about angles and throwing punches. But when you're doing MMA, kind of like that kickboxing side of it, it's just, I don't know, you see a lot of guys, they got a lot of different styles. Some guys are really long, some guys are really short with their instep, like how far apart their legs are. And I don't know, it's weird because I think for MMA, it's just how you can flow with it. Like, if you can counter off your stance, if you can move in, you have tight punches, you want to be long. There's all types of different styles of fighters. So
right. I mean, I was working with Alex yesterday at the gym, or Friday, right? Was it yesterday or Friday?
What? I think it was yesterday.
Yeah, maybe it was yesterday.
It was yesterday.
It's hard to tell because we try and train every day too. I was in a car accident, so I didn't make it to train today, but I'm going right after this podcast.
Are you?
Yeah, we're gonna go get some in over at Booma.
Oh, nice.
At Keith France gym. I'm gonna go get Mohammed and Justin Glose and some other guys just to give me some round. I got banged up a little bit. No, I'm gonna do just grappling and wrestling on the cage and give my brain a little break today.
Absolutely.
But and I want to drill, and Justin's left-handed, so it works out perfect for me. So it works out really good. I've been getting some rounds in with him. But you were holding mitts for me the other day, and you were like ready to strangle me because in MMA I keep my hands down a little bit to stop the shot and to draw guys in, because I want to be in the clinch, as opposed to you guys are looking for surgical precision strikes.
That's true.
And we were working at, and I could just see in your eyes, you're like, oh my God, you're a professional. You know what I mean? I mean, the level of striking is a little bit different because it's different goals and stuff too.
Yeah, no, I get it. I know you guys. Even Tommy says it. MMA guys, they want their hands down here, whether it's to just kicks and you want to see more. I don't want you to have your hands up like this the whole time, but I want you to get used to bringing your hands back, especially at outside range. If you're going to move away from strikes, you want to be able to bring your hands back. You don't want to just come in. If you're just striking, you don't want to just come in with your hands to your chest. You know what I mean? You want to be able to punch and then bring them back just for defense, doing the right things after you punch. That's really what I was trying to get you to think about.
Professor Alex.
Yeah, dude, Alex is a surgeon.
Oh, yeah.
Besides for Tommy, you're the guy I respect the most in stand-up right now.
I appreciate it.
And you're the guy I'm looking to get some work in before the fights. I signed another fight for July 1st as well, so we'll be putting in some time. It's a comeback officially.
I'm so excited.
Caveman is back.
Yeah.
Well, I'll work southpaw with you.
Yeah.
I forgot he was, southpaw, but yeah, I'll be able to box southpaw if you want.
Funny, because when I was working the kicks and I was like, don't really, like, shadow the kicks, and I was like, don't hit me.
You started swinging like four. I'm like, you're getting awfully close. Scratching me. I'm like, please, Caveman, I need these things.
I feel good. I'm good with range, man, when we're kickboxing. I feel the range really well. It's just that when we're in the hand range, I'd like to enter right into elbow and knee range. I don't like to be in that boxing range.
Yeah, you're right. You know what? I don't want you to be like thinking about doing I don't want you to think about like having a box at that range. I just want you to, if you are gonna punch, do it correctly.
Right? No,
you know what I mean?
That's why I'm getting you, because you get it. You're open-minded, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So, what's a normal training day like for you guys, for the boxers?
It depends. Obviously it depends on the day, but any given day, we just come in and if Tommy's there, he runs us through crazy drills, intricate drills. Whether it depends on what he wants. If he's there, it depends on what he's focused on. Whether it's skill, angles, footwork, or just getting us in shape, putting us through like a crazy conditioning, but also having to punch and stuff like that. Not just strength and conditioning, but like doing shit when we're punching. It depends on that. And then after that, maybe some mitts, obviously bag work and rope, just to sharpen up everything, always.
What about you, Ali? What's the difference between your boxing workout and your MMA workout? You're the only guy in this room that really, honestly, is on both teams and really works at both.
I think there's just less clutter in my head when I'm just thinking about boxing. So I don't know. Same thing. Like I sometimes jump in their little workouts and their little routines as much as possible. So if I'm not doing anything, I'll jump in with them. But yeah, I look to flow a lot more when maybe it's just natural to me because I'm a kicker, I guess. So I just try to flow. I'm more relaxed, but when I'm boxing, I'm just starting to get that flow after probably focusing on it for maybe like a year or something. When did I start? Like, yeah, probably a year. So on and off consistency. So
I'll tell you what, dude. When he started boxing, he was always tough, obviously, but there's a different level of toughness when you get put through the ringer. Like it's like a wrestler's have a grind. You know what I mean? And obviously his boxing skills.
He looked at me, Ray, not you.
Yeah, I haven't seen Ray in a while, so I can't really, I can't put him in that category right now.
No. I was thinking about Mickey.
Yeah,
jeez. I don't know. Mickey's just a whole nother story. The guy's fucking. It's out of left field.
We had Mickey on, and he was fighting a boxer, pretty much.
No, a wrestler.
A wrestler, and I was like, I asked him, who works harder, boxers or wrestlers? And he's like, wrestlers. I'm like, Mickey, you're fighting a wrestler. He's like, yeah, he works harder than me.
I don't know if you consider Mickey a boxer. To be honest, Mickey's just a guy who floats around.
He got the orangutan hands thing going on.
Dude, that guy's Erky Jerky style. He's the Black Keith Jardine.
Did you? You're friends with Pat Mix on Facebook, right?
Love him.
Did you see the thing he posted about the guy at the gym? And it was like that guy like doing dancing and hitting a bag, kind of. And then he's like, he tagged Mickey in it. He's like, Mickey, this is you. Oh, shit. And then Mickey's like, he was a little bit mad. He put the mad face emoji on. And Pat's like, I'm just playing. But that was really funny. If you guys are listening and you're friends with Pat Mix, go look that up if you don't know who Mickey is, because that's exactly what he looks like.
I wish I would have saw it now.
I know. I want to go check that out.
I know. It's good. He might have took it down, but it is really funny. We always make fun of Mickey on this podcast, so feel free to just
I think he's
throw him under
earned
the
that
bus.
right to be made fun of. Mixter, the Slickster. Mick, if you're listening, I hate you, but I love you.
Did you ever spar with him when he had those gloves with no padding in it?
Yeah, and I tried to knock him out.
Yeah.
Because he sucks at what he does, and he just hits you with elbows. Mickey. Dude, he sparred Griffin one time. I swear to God, he elbowed Griffin 3 times.
Damn.
How do you elbow someone, man? Griffin got so pissed. He threw his gloves off. He's like, fuck this. I can't believe you keep elbowing me. He's like, I didn't do it. I'm like, dude, you fucking elbowed him. That's what you're doing.
Oh my God.
No punches. That's it.
You had the best line ever when I was sparring Mickey in a cage the other day. I kept head kicking him, and you're like, Mickey, he's beating you up. It's like you're playing a video game. He's only pressing the A button.
Oh, I remember that.
That's funny. That's exactly what I was thinking. I was like, how you just let that happen? You just fucking kept on the same kick.
Wasn't he leaning into it too every time?
Every time.
You didn't set up anything. You just threw the kick and he just
over and over again.
Oh, for real.
Boom.
Can I say something though about Mickey for real? I have respect for him though because he is a tough guy. I seen him get in there. I'm not going to mention who it was, but bigger guy, much more polished of a striker, and was throwing shots at Mickey. And Mickey could have had an opportunity to get out of the cage, and he didn't, and he stayed in there and fucking bit down on his mouthpiece like a man. I gotta say that he's definitely a man.
Yeah. Mickey's a tough kid.
Absolutely,
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, now you guys got all serious. We're not making fun of Mickey anymore.
I gotta give
ruined
respect
the
for respect.
We just cut that off from
we
completely.
can edit that right out.
Yeah.
No, I like Mickey too. I wouldn't make fun of him so much if I didn't love him.
Exactly.
And he's getting a lot of exposure on our podcast.
Yeah.
Hundreds of
There
people
you go.
listen to his name every day about him pooping his pants.
All the pro MMA legends are laughing at him.
Yeah, we definitely we talk about every time we have someone really big on. We always talk about Mickey pooping his pants, and they always get a good laugh out of it.
He really shit his pants in a fight, huh?
Twice.
Twice?
twice?
He did it
Wow.
twice. Kickboxing, and then he did it in
Bro,
MMA.
how do you not go to the bathroom before you fight, dude?
I
That's
don't
like
know.
the first thing I'm thinking
Honestly,
about.
I see why it did happen because he told me he eats like McDonald's even when he's like 2 weeks out from a fight or something like that. He'd be eating McDonald's,
Caveman's
mac
like,
and
should I not?
cheese, putting extra hot sauce, whatever. I don't know what he does, but man,
So food.
For you guys who don't know, Tyrone Biggums is what Mickey looks like for real.
Oh, shit.
When he's like got the coke all over his face and he's walking around like all wired up. That's kind of like what Mickey looks like every day.
Mickey
No,
looks
no,
like
the
Mickey
D's
looks like
nuts
got
guy.
him. Mickey looks like Welvin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what Mickey looks like. Tyrone Biggums and Welvin
Yeah. Oh my god.
morphed into
That
one.
poor kid. The night that he shit himself, the night before he made weight, he had a whole large pizza and he
oh
drank
my
beers.
God,
What an
man.
idiot.
I know.
Wow.
That's his recovery. His
What a simp. What's
yeah.
wrong with him?
I don't know. He's a mess, but we love that mess.
Yeah.
All right, so Dante's not here, so we got to throw Dante under the bus a little bit.
Bum.
He said he wanted to talk about dicks and stuff, so
I mean, for one, it's 2017, so he felt comfortable sharing that he likes dicks. So, it is what it is. He's a good-looking, light-skinned individual, and light-skinned guys like dicks, whatever.
I guess. We're going to have to call Sean a weed Rick after this, after we get done talking about wieners. But she said make sure you guys are done talking about dicks before you call me, so we're going to call
It's not
her.
gonna happen.
Call her. Call her in a little bit. But what do you guys think about girls in the gym?
As fighters or the hot ones?
Well, let's talk about fighters first, and then we'll get into the hot ones.
Well, I must say that two of my good friends, Shauna and Ayan, are absolute killers. Fucking hard workers.
Yeah, as long as they're hard workers.
Yeah, and then
And
you got
they help us out, we help them out. That's all that matters. So.
Exactly. And then you got Janice, who's so talented. She could, with time, she's gonna be really good. Mans, and then those jiu-jitsu girls, they all work hard. Nicole, like all those girls, that it's like a that
Wait, man, is a boxer?
I don't know.
She's not a boxer, but like the jiu-jitsu, you know what I mean? It's still
No,
an
she's
art.
been training with you guys?
No.
Oh.
No.
She's actually fighting Laura Niz. Did you know that?
Is she?
Yes. So she's
I
officially
heard about
signed on
that.
to fight our gym.
Shit. Are
Wow.
you
She's
for
fighting
real?
Niz.
She's fighting Niz
Wow.
on July 15th.
Damn.
How did that even happen? First of all?
Well, I may have had something to do with that, but
Attaboy.
Hey, man, starting trouble.
that's what I do.
He's like,
I
I
start
like
trouble.
to.
Yeah.
I love it.
Well, they've been wanting to fight for a long time, so I helped them set it up.
That's good.
Yeah. So
I
now
don't
they're
know much about Niz, to be honest.
Yeah.
I don't really see her in the gym, so I don't fucking know.
So officially, Mans is now fighting someone from our gym.
Where does Mans train though? Because she's been in the gym.
I don't know.
She went to that other spot.
Yeah, Eric was a little upset about that.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah. So Eric texted Dub, and then I had to talk to Dub about it. So I don't know. I don't know why I don't think she's gonna be able to train her gym after today. To be honest with you, but she talked to Corey, and Corey didn't know she was fighting Niz, so she was able to get in the gym.
Wow.
I mean,
Damn.
yeah, whatever.
Yeah. It's tough when you have a friend that's gonna fight someone from your teammate. I mean, that happens in MMA all the time. What about boxing? Do you guys run into that?
Where
Someone leaves a team and then
no, our team is tight.
Yeah.
knit.
Yeah,
You know
actually,
what
the
I mean?
last event, Joe Reed, I think, fought his own teammate, or was that?
I mean,
I
they
don't know
train
what's
together.
going on.
There's
Yeah.
guys in the boxing community. It's there's not a lot of tight knit. I mean, there's a couple, but then the guys train out of facilities and go to other gyms, and they're affiliated.
You were just training with a dude you fought like 3 times the
I
other
fought
day.
him 5 times.
Five
Yeah.
times.
And-
Jesus Christ.
And we've been to war in the gym
Yeah.
more than. what we've
When you
fought.
fight someone that many times, do you respect them or do you just start to hate them?
No, respect the shit out of him. Well, Joe Reed's a different kind of guy. Yeah, he's a guy I respect as a fighter. And we went to the same school, so we were buddies before. But even if we weren't, he's a hard worker. Like he's not like half these pussies. Yeah,
Do you,
I don't care.
Do you think you guys fight harder because you know each other sometimes?
Fight against each other or train?
When you fight against each
When we
other,
fight-
not train.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's
It's
different
bragging
when you know.
rights.
I was just thinking that, like,
Yeah.
if I went against Keith, if I ever fought Keith, Keith's like my best friend. I think we go at it like balls to the wall hard, man. Even harder than we normally would. Just
Probably.
because we both want to be the guy that would win.
It's different when you know a guy's style too. You
Yeah.
know what he does well against you. It gives you that.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be on the ground with Keith. I don't know where I'd want to be with him because he's got pretty good leg kicks too.
Good?
Yeah, he do.
He's really good on the ground. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
probably better than me. Although I beat the guy 3 times, I beat him yesterday.
Oh man.
Really?
Yeah, but he beat me yesterday too. I grappled the same guy 4 times yesterday, and I beat him 3 out of 4 times.
Wow.
Yeah.
Where they put you like in a different weight
Yeah.
bracket or something like that.
I
That just
didn't-
had one person.
1 gi, 1 no gi, and then in no gi you have to lose twice.
Oh, okay.
So he beat the other guy, and then I beat him twice.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
sick.
Yeah.
Well, I saw the photo. I don't know why I asked. Was there one guy in the
Yeah,
back?
I know.
There's 2 other guys in the photo.
Hey,
So
hey, Caveman, the one picture, you see the one guy looking at you like
I actually asked if they could make him put a T-shirt on and grapple me no gi because he was so sweaty and he was all hairy and he was kind of gross. So I asked the referees if they could make him put a T-shirt on, but they wouldn't do it. They said no.
oh man.
Yeah.
Gross.
Yeah, it was really gross, dude. And he was supposed to be this super good wrestler, but I took him down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good shit.
Yeah, I was scared to wrestle. I just pulled guard the first time.
he was going to put his chest hair on your face.
Dude, he did. It was gross. I hate that.
Yo, what's that movie with Ben Stiller when he's playing fucking b-ball? And that dude's sweaty tits go all over his face. He's like,
Yeah. That's what I love grappling, but one thing I hate about grappling is like there's so much skin contact with guys.
yeah.
Like I love the like
testicle slips in your mouth.
yeah,
once in a
dude.
while.
I got like rash guards and I like to wear sweater, dude. I hate that stuff. That's
Have
why
you
I
ever
like
had
gi.
someone in mount and they're sweating
And it drips in your face?
Yeah, you just happen to have your
bro.
mouth open.
Yeah. Dub when he's showing stuff, man. Dub is one sweaty beast.
I think that's happened with Dub multiple times.
Oh.
Honestly,
Dub and Doug, both of those guys
Yeah,
sweat
definitely
like
Doug, too.
uncontrollably. It's
That's
gross.
that's disgusting.
Fucking disgusting.
Yeah.
Or the pools of sweat after Solomon's rolling. 'Cause there's just sweat everywhere all over
Yeah.
the mat. Yeah. What do you guys think about Sol?
Well, for one, he's my friend. As a fighter, he's a beast. He needs training partners his size and as intense as what we're used to at. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's young too, though. You know what I mean? He's really young in the game. I don't know if it's level of competition. He has a couple tough fights, which he needs, but there's only a couple out of however many fights he has. He needs to. He's still young in the game. Put it like that. He's confident, which is good.
Yeah.
But soon, when he starts getting some competition on a daily basis, like how he needs, he'll realize there's a little bit more than what he thinks.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it's okay because
Yeah, it'll help him
and
drive
he works
him.
hard.
Too. So
Yeah.
even more.
He's super strong, dude. Like
He's a
I get
fucking
in there.
tank.
I used to be able to hang with him, but now he's just so big, dude. It's hard to hang with him. And
He's
he
so
hits so
explosive.
hard, yeah.
Yeah.
He's just a beast.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
It's tough. Some guys complain he goes way too hard. It's just tough. I mean, we had this talk yesterday, kind of.
Pussies.
Yeah.
Well, it depends on what you're doing because we did
Yeah,
talk
I mean,
about
it's an
this.
agreement when you're
Right.
sparring. So
It should be on the gear too. I mean, he hurt Todd pretty. Well, he knocked Todd out before that fight.
Right.
But Todd goes super hard too. It's hard to.
Is it
yeah.
sparring? Is it drilling? What gloves are you wearing? Is it
Yeah.
headgear?
Right,
Is it
right, sure.
what's the goal? You know what I
Right.
mean? What's the goal for today's training? And then you realize if you need to go hard or not. Are
Yeah.
you trying to just polish some stuff up, or is this like a rehearsal for the fight?
I like going hard with him. Like we had some battle. I mean, he beats me up, but we had some battles, dude.
Yeah.
Like we're hitting each other. Well, I was hitting him after the battle. I don't know. Caveman don't like to lose, so.
I love it.
ding ding ding.
Fucking punk.
Oh what?
Yeah.
Walks back to the corner.
Yeah. It's like those old Herbert days, man, when he's
Yeah.
busting eye sockets, dude.
Speaking of Herbert,
I just
remember
heard
we were
about that
talking
story,
it?
too.
We were
Yeah.
talking
Yeah.
about it when he fucking ragdolled Jabril and
Yeah.
slammed him on his neck and mopped his ass up.
Oh my God, Jabril's like this physical
Ray, you know
specimen.
Jabril?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Is he still at the gym? I haven't seen him.
Jabril?
Yeah.
No, I think he's having some personal legal issues that I don't want to talk about in here,
okay.
but yeah, he's off for a little bit, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe forever.
Yeah,
I don't know.
that dude was a beast.
Yeah,
he
it
is.
sucks if he has to stop.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does suck. Yeah, I used to box drill back at Ovid.
Oh my god, yeah.
It's weird. I don't know why we used to all spar each other different sizes.
123-pounder versus 250
I had someone
or whatever.
videotaping. I was watching. I was like, wow, I'm fucking.
Yeah.
I'm amazing.
That's why you're shot now.
I know, right?
I thought he would be like I swear to God, when I first saw him and he was training, I thought he'd be like the first guy in the UFC from the gym.
I did too.
He could have been on his way.
Yeah.
He had a couple opportunities for Bellator. I remember a while back. But I don't know. It's inconsistent.
Yeah, he had that legal problem. He had to turn down a Bellator fight. So
That's what it was.
yes, and then I haven't heard from him since. But he had a shot, man.
He did.
He was kind of a head case, and
He
he
was.
started believing in himself, man, and it turned the corner for him. If he had Solomon's belief, he would already be in UFC.
Right.
100%.
He's big. He oh my God, he could strike. He could wrestle. You know, he was a tough dude.
I just want to say, imagine Jabril, Solomon, Eddie Weiser, and Herbert. Maybe throw Webster in there with some striking, whatever. Those dudes training consistently as a team.
I know.
Can you imagine the type of progression?
That's what we need to do. I mean, they're all still around. And Herbert's still fighting again, you know?
Right.
Like, we need to get back to those days a little bit.
Yeah, obviously, like with limits and being smart, but progression should be the key.
For sure.
Focus.
So let's get into how much hard sparring do you think you should do as a boxer? And then we'll have Ali come in because Ali's had some injury problems. So this is like a good topic that's a huge topic in MMA right now because, we just had this talk with Superfly yesterday about how hard you should be training, how much you need to hard spar,
right?
How much you should be doing technique stuff.
Yeah. I mean, like how we said yesterday, for a fight in a camp, I think depending on who you are, for boxing, we go hard a lot. You know what I mean? At very least once a week. In camp. Because if not, you don't want the fight to be harder than training. You know what I mean? You don't want to shock your body on fight night and be like, oh, what the fuck am I doing? You know what I mean? But like I said, it depends on the goal. Are you trying to just update what is Conor McGregor's coach? Update your hardware or update your software without damaging your hardware. You need those a lot more than you need hard sparring. But you need hard sparring to drill that and do it live, real time. That's what it is. I for me personally, and it's a constant evolution too. You always want to be better in training your methods, how you approach it. So it's something we still learn. You know what I mean? We used to always just go hard. So we're still learning, but I think you need it once a week if it's fight camp at least.
What do you think, Ali?
I mean, for me, I used to spar probably in the beginning of, like, if I had a month before a fight, I used to probably do most of my sparring in the beginning, hard sparring at least, and I'd kind of throw in some flow sparring, light sparring. But ever since I kind of jumped into boxing, I kind of just followed his lead, I did a lot of rounds with him, Griffin, and I never saw it. I don't know, there's just like a huge difference. Like for boxing, you're just using punches, so when you go to MMA, you're more likely to get hurt because you got to wrestle, you're kicking someone's leg, you're getting kicked in the face, headgear or not, it still hurts, you know what I mean? Knees, everything. So you can hurt, like you get muscle strains, your knee might shift over, roll your ankles, I mean? There's just a lot more injuries in MMA and boxing, so it's easier to go a lot more. Not that it's easier, but you can do a lot more rounds in boxing than you can in MMA. Yeah. So, and I mean, when you do MMA, I'd probably say like a good 4 rounds, 5 minutes, just 4 hard rounds, I think would be good enough to condition your body. And I don't think you would need any more. You could still do some hard sparring. I think you need that, like, that boxing, just standing there and just kind of banging it out, I guess, in a way. Like, but like mixing it up, being well-rounded, go for takedowns, leg kicks, body kicks, head kicks, just using all your tools and just really condition your body before a fight. So, but in boxing, I mean, you got to work angles, you're conditioning your legs, throwing punches, you're turning your arms out. So, I mean, they both bring something different to sparring. So, but I mean, I just kind of followed his lead and just did as many rounds as he did. So,
what do you think, Ray?
Hey, man. I mean, if you got a fight coming up, I don't think you should be doing hard sparring because you don't want to get hurt.
Disagree.
Well, I'm talking MMA wise.
That's why I try to do it in the beginning, just so if I do get hurt, I can take it easy and do some light stuff, rep a lot of stuff. I mean, I'm more like I'm about technique, so I like to rep a lot, whether it's just visualizing or actually repping things, that I need to know. So that's how I am. Just if I'm at the bag, I'll just kind of touch the bag. I think I have a good understanding of distance when it comes to just kickboxing.
Yeah.
So
talk a little closer to me.
Sorry. Yeah, I feel like I have a good understanding of distance with kickboxing. So I do a lot of visualization. So I mean that helps a lot. So it's not all about hard sparring, but I mean if you're healthy, why not? You know what I mean? Throw in a couple rounds. So
Alex says your training methods are no good. What do you say to that, Ray?
Well, I didn't realize you meant just. What were you gonna say? Yeah.
No. I was just saying, like, MMA, hard sparring before the fight is not a great idea because you'll get hurt. I got hurt a couple of weeks before my first fight. I got hit with a knee in my chest.
TJ?
Yeah.
TJ?
That was
he throws those knees, dude. I think he separated my rib before my fight too.
Oh man,
TJ fucking throws hard shots sometimes, man.
Yeah, he throws those little what are they called? Like the little teeps to the knee,
right to the kneecap too. Yeah. But he throws his knees with no abandon. Go ahead, finish up, Ray.
Yeah, so
sorry, we're all cutting him off.
Ray don't get a chance to talk. He's a co-host.
Sorry, Ray.
Yeah, but so I agree with Ali. Sparring for MMA. In the beginning, you go hard, and then when you got your fight coming up, you just chill out and work on technique. And what Alex said, I think boxing, sparring is pretty good. Before your fight or whatever, it's more safer.
I gotta say, I came from the old school, man. I used to, I used to do 5-minute rounds every day before my fights for like every day. I used to spar probably 6 days a week before, then fight camp every week.
Wow, that's insane.
Yeah, and I used to take some damage, man. And I kind of smartened up. I'm trying not to spar as hard anymore. I don't think I've done one hard MMA round. I mean, I've done a couple rounds with Janice. I've done a couple rounds with Felton in the cage light. I've done some really hard kickboxing rounds. And I wrestle. We've been wrestling and doing jiu-jitsu really hard. I'm kind of the opinion now. I think you only need a couple MMA rounds because it is so dangerous to train MMA. But I like to have that feel of getting a hit. I like to do some live kickboxing rounds. I don't like to just do boxing because I'm not really a boxer, so it's not really my style. I feel like I'm wasting some time doing that.
Yeah, you have to switch up a lot of things, switching over from boxing to kickboxing,
So I like to establish my distance. I've been trying to do every Friday. I've been doing rounds with the kickboxing team until they all quit, and I've been trying to do that on Sunday too. But just need to get some more rounds with Tony. I'd like to get some more work in with you, Alex, to tighten up my hands.
For sure.
And that's how I feel about MMA. I think it's too dangerous to be sparring too many hard rounds.
I don't think guys should be trying to inflict damage when they're sparring. Regardless, like you have to because you're pushing your own body to the limits. But that's not the goal. Like when you guys are in MMA class and Herbert has you guys spar or whatever, I think that tempo is perfect because you're going hard.
Right.
It's class. That first of all, the atmosphere is nice and intense. So you guys are going hard, but you're being smart. You know what I mean? You're not fucking putting all power into your kicks, your shots, or whatever. But you're going fast enough to push your body to the limits. Get a look for yourself, give the other guy a look, but you're not inflicting too much damage. I think that's the perfect tempo. You got to go hard physically, but not to inflict pain or damage on the other person. You know what I mean?
The problem is in MMA too, you can't do it with the big gloves on. It's different. When you get into the cage and you got those little gloves on, you can't hold your hands the same way.
Right.
Because there's no padding there. You do it and the guys go right through and they get hit.
Yeah.
So when you do the hard rounds MMA, you still got the little gloves on. And when you get tagged with those little gloves, it doesn't matter who you are, you end up turning up the pace.
Right.
And that's what happens, dude. They turn into all out wars, and it does happen unless you got like the perfect training partner.
Yeah.
Yeah, that comes into play too. Having
a
good training partner or sparring partner. So
right.
that's what sometimes it's hard because those guys maybe have something else planned. You know what I mean? Usually, most of our sparring, at least my sparring, was done like on weekends when we didn't have MMA class or something. So
right, exactly.
Yeah.
And that's the same thing. Like I think you really need to have your own training partners that you can go with that are close to your own size too, because. Like me and Bubba, there's like a 20-pound difference even now, like when we're training, even though we're one weight class difference. So it's tough to get around. And he goes hard, too, and I go hard. You know, he cracks you, and then you crack him back, and then you're moving.
Yeah.
And you need to get guys your own weight, because if you get someone 20 pounds heavier hitting you in the head all the time, you're going to be banged up.
That's me, though. You know, that's how it's always been for me, unless I got the guys that I fight coming to the gym. You know, I'm sparring Dante. Dante's fat ass blows up sometimes. Got Mitch, who's fucking 6'2".
Yeah.
Hits like a truck, who's 150 walking around. And then Ali, who's strong as shit. Ali might punch a little bit more solid than Dante. Not as sharp and snappy, but he's fucking strong too. You know what I mean? I fucking wish I had somebody smaller so I could get the speed, the smaller body, so I have to play shots properly, and not as fucking hard on my brain.
When I spar these bigger guys, no offense, I fight in a small weight class like you guys.
Yeah.
They move fast like Ali. They don't move like like Bubba and Solomon and Herbert. These guys that are standing or sitting. So like those rounds we did yesterday, Ali, are like awesome, because I've been doing rounds with like guys that are slow of foot. You know, it's different.
Yeah, different pace.
You should definitely get rounds with Ali and Leonard.
For sure.
Those and mix those guys right there is perfect for you.
Leonard's awesome too, but I haven't seen him mix around much. He's been doing it. He's getting ready for his fight too. You know.
Yeah.
It's been a tough camp for him.
It's true. He put in some boxing rounds with us on what was that? That was yesterday, right?
That's
Saturday, hard rounds.
Saturday.
Yeah.
Hard rounds. Me, Ali, Griff, me, Ali, Dante. And Mix.
That's good. Him and Dante have some good battles, man. Holy
Mix
God.
and Dante.
Yeah.
Stylistically, because Mix moves forward. I kind of gave Mix some advice on how to get Dante's style, and he can do it well because he's got a nice body. He's got a big frame.
He's got a nice body, huh?
I mean, what is Pat, like the only southpaw, right, at our gym? At least that's
natural
active
southpaw,
and as a fighter, pretty much.
Yeah.
So I mean, he's got a good long stance. You know, it works for him. Like it's like a defense. You know, like and Dante just has that good style. He just moves so much. And he's got his hands low, and he's got
sharp punches. Dante's got sharp punches.
And Dante pushes pressure on Mix, you know what I mean? Right. And Mix is the one that usually puts pressure so, you know what I mean? But it's good for him because you need those challenges, you know? So now he can work around that, so. 100%.
Dante looked good the other day in the cage with his street clothes on. Or in the ring with his street clothes on. I don't know I forgot who he was sparring against. The brain damage setting in.
When was this?
The same day we worked mitts.
Oh, it was probably, it could have been Griffin.
Oh, those, it was Griffin.
No, it wasn't. It was that Evan Turnip kid.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I think that was that was a
couple days
or something.
Ago.
Yeah, Friday or Thursday.
I told Dante to ease up because Solomon wanted to get Evan in there. He's like, "You should box." I'm like, "I'm not boxing. That's a waste of my time. He doesn't want to box. I'm not gonna do it." So Dante went in there and fucking starts. Just kid can't even manage to look at Dante. He's probably looking at him. You know what I mean? Fucking.
Yeah, I recommend every MMA fighter go do some strictly just boxing for 2-3 months, a solid 2-3 months, and they'll understand that they need this more than they think. So, and
because
I feel it. I feel the difference between you guys and a real. I'm fighting a boxer too, so I'm being there and get some rounds with you guys.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, Ray needs to get some rounds in with you, bigger guys. Ray's coming back too.
It doesn't have to be so intense though. You want to be able to, and Ray, you're an intense guy too. So I feel like you might throw some shots that you should ease up on.
Not really. I don't think so.
No, Ray's pretty mellow actually. I sparred Ray a couple times, except for his leg kicks. His leg kicks are thudding.
Leg kicks,
yeah, no matter what, they're always thudding.
Remember Ray's first fight, TNT? I just remember he fucking threw a kick at the guy. He's like, fuck that! I just get myself in there. I'm like, oh my god!
That's the one you tore up the dudede's leg, right? It's all purple. Oh my god!
Yeah, but I'm laid back. I don't go hard. I don't be trying to kill nobody.
Yeah.
You know? I'm always trying to learn.
Right.
That's good. You have that calm attitude towards it because when you go in there calm, you're able to pick apart certain things, and work on them. So that's how I am. At least I like to think so.
That's because of how Ray used to sell drugs, so he can't be all crazy.
Right.
You lose all the business.
He'd stand out. They'd be like,
don't draw too much attention
who's
to
this
yourself.
Cholo?
Sorry, Ray, I don't mean to keep throwing you under the bus. Who's the guy that murdered people?
There's a couple of them.
You brought that up last podcast, so I'm going to ask you every time until you rat them out, and then we're going to get them. And then they're going to come for you.
You know what? We're going to have we got conspiracy. We're going to do a gangster podcast.
Do you guys listen to the conspiracy theory podcast I got?
What's it about? No.
The first one I did about flat Earth.
That's fucking wild.
Yeah, so I had a tinfoil hat on. And,
Oh yeah, I did
yeah.
see a
Oh, I
picture.
think I saw a bit of that. Yeah.
How about aliens?
Yeah, we're gonna do aliens. We're gonna do Bigfoot.
Wait, wasn't the other day or not the other like a couple weeks ago? People were talking about the flat Earth again.
Yeah, because I did a podcast.
But there was like people in general.
Yeah.
Like,
Because Shaq
Like
came
on
out and
social
said
media
it,
and stuff like
and
that.
Kron Gracie said the
What are
Earth
they
is flat.
fucking talking about? That can't be real. Did
They-
you know
they
have
actually
pictures
believe
of
that?
the fucking moon? If the moon landing
Yeah.
was real, which it probably was, because that's fucking stupid. If
That's
it wasn't.
fake too, but well, that's another
Come on.
podcast.
Dude,
You
there's
truly believe
satellites.
that?
Like, there's fucking photos of the Earth, and it's a planet. How in the fuck is it? It was just a piece of paper just floating around the fucking sky. So-
Yeah, we talk about it. And where does gravity come from if it's not spinning? If we're flat, and on like where are all the stars?
It's the
and-
laws of
Yeah.
physics.
Yeah.
Hey, Caveman, like on Facebook, they got the picture of the turtle.
Yeah, I know. My son was on that podcast, and he's like, "I just debunked flat Earth with 5th grade science." So, like that was the killer end of the moment.
Yeah.
So that's a good podcast. You guys should check it out.
And check it out, though, guys. The guys who believe in this flat Earth shit never comes in the show. Never come on the show.
Yeah, he's stiff me. I had a flat Earth guy that was supposed to come on, and
That means he got flat balls. He don't got balls coming in.
Yeah.
Deflated.
Deflated.
I would like to hear what his logic is.
I believe that he does not think the Earth is flat anymore because I showed him he found a thing, a guy that went all the way across Antarctica because they said that Antarctica is the end of the Earth, like the flat Earth.
Yeah.
But he made it all the way around, so
Wow.
and they have like documents of him doing
I'm pretty sure that was taken care of a long time ago.
that.
He,
That was-
you
that
know,
was a
some
little bit
people are
extra.
slow learners.
Yeah. The bottom line about that conspiracy theory is it's a conspiracy theory to make all the other conspiracy theorists look retarded. Like it's so bad, like no one should really believe it.
Right.
But conspiracy people believe it, and then it makes all the conspiracy people look dumb. It's a government plot for real.
Now they saying Aaron Hernandez killed himself. They didn't kill himself. They said somebody else. I guess they're trying to say the government killed him.
Someone might have killed him, and he's in the clink.
My narcoleptic friend over here was like, "Yeah, somebody." By the way, he sleeps all the time, which is he's earned it.
I heard you guys had a rough night.
It was. I wish it was rougher. If you know what I mean.
So, what do you think about hot girls at the gym? Going into that topic.
I think a lot about them. Nice little stairs. I'd like to exchange numbers and
Ali, you're
give them
turning
personal
red.
Sessions.
Am I? Whoops.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What? You got some stories, Ali?
No, not really.
Do you hook up with the hot girls at the gym?
No.
No. Why are you smiling?
I don't know. I was
Because
smiling
one
before
day
the
it will
talk,
happen.
so.
I mean,
He's always smiling.
Exactly.
those,
about-
Don't throw me under the
the
bus.
women fit girls need to come to. You know what? You know what's easy in? Just ask me to teach you how to box. And
So, Alex, how many girls have you hooked up with at the gym?
None.
None? None at
I
the
don't.
gym?
I'm not like that. I'm waiting for the. I'm into relationships and stuff like that.
What about the don't waste it girl?
That never happened. Who you working for, Caveman? Who you working for over here?
Well, I'm just saying, there's a lot of hooking up going on.
I don't know if I hooked up with someone from the gym. I mean, maybe other gyms.
I mean, you
but-
got to think everyone's coming in there like focused. At least the ones that actually are doing something there. You know what I mean? But I mean, how can you really like start conversations? You got the women's fitness right there, and separate from everything else. You know what I mean? So everyone goes in there focused. No one really, unless it naturally happens. Like you guys just happen to know each other, or not know each other, but somehow get
Bump
introduced.
uglies accidentally? Oh, I don't know how that happened.
Somehow you guys just start talking, but you got to think. I mean, everyone is in their focus, so they're not like worried about talking to girls or guys.
Just imagine a hot girl want to do some MMA training, and you want to do some sparring with you. You do some sparring, you take her down.
Yeah.
You on her guard.
Like the bikini girl? Like the bikini girl that was on her show, Ray?
Yeah.
Do you know that bikini girl was at the gym today?
You spar with her?
Didn't make it to the gym today because I was in a big car accident.
Yo, where does she live?
She lives in Canada.
Like deep in Canada?
No, he wants an actual address.
Napanee, Canada. That's about 4 hours from here.
She needs to stop.
Wow.
She needs to stop being so shy.
So shy?
Yeah.
She didn't. We had her on the show. She didn't seem too
I don't
shy.
think she's shy. I just think I don't even want to get into the logistics of how girls are.
Yeah.
But
You guys talked real big before he came on this podcast. So you're going to talk
Listen,
about the girls
there
and
needs to
hooking
be-
up, and now you get on
know what?
here
Listen,
and you're very
He's
shy.
trying to be respectful.
I'm trying to be political. I'm
He's
trying
a
to be
gentleman now.
politically correcto. No, here's the thing. There needs to be a mutual, like a mutual effort. I mean, I can initiate something, but got it because at some point down the road, if you talk to us, at some point your conversation is going to be back and forth. How you guys communicate, how you interact is going to be back and forth. So if I initiate something initially, give something back because that's how it's going to work. And down the road, don't just. I can't be the fucking person that's in control of approaching, engaging, trying to set up something for the people. I can't just be. You got to give something back.
I hear you boxer guys get a lot of girls. Is that true?
That's why
Yeah.
I joined boxing.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
me and Dante are. There's a patented word here, so just know that I made this. We're sav gods. It's savage godlies. We're sav gods. So
Yeah, do you guys hang out in Chippewa and downtown, whatever?
yeah, we do a lot.
You know what? I gotta go out with you guys.
Yeah,
Ray, you're
If you can hang,
engaged.
Ray. Oh,
Yeah, I know. I could go out. And
He
have
can
fun.
go out.
He just wants to view what
He
we
has
do.
to ask
Yeah.
for permission.
So can you tell the don't waste it story? You never really told me that.
Sure. Fuck it.
All right, let's go for
Fuck
it.
Um,
You don't have to give her name, but you should. And let's go.
She has no name. She's just a body. No, I'm just kidding. That's fucked up.
That is pretty fucked up.
I'm totally kidding. All right, listen. This was a while ago. So I wouldn't have remembered this if Griffin didn't always fucking say, "Don't waste it, don't waste it." And now I
always
I
fucking
can't forget
with
the story.
him since he told us that. So
I don't even know the story, but he
I'll
gave
tell
it to
you.
me in an interview, so I want to hear the story.
I was beating cheeks. That's also a little childhood thing. Yeah, whatever. There's this girl, this said girl. That's a.
Was she also an athlete?
She's also an athlete. Yes.
Awesome.
And whatever, we were doing the thing.
Did you meet her at the gym?
Yeah, actually.
All right.
We were. This was her and this was me.
Right now, he's making sexual motions with his finger, and he's cupped with the other finger, and he's inserting the tab A into slot B.
Yep. And this was probably the fourth time in. And I was like, yo, this is going to get a little explicit. I'm like, I don't gotta.
Were you gonna shoot your semen?
Yeah.
All right.
Where am I going to bust my load? And I'm like, I'm going to clap on your back. I'm hitting it from the back. And she's like, no, don't waste it. She's like, no. She's like this. Oh, don't waste it. I'm like, what do you mean? She's like, come in my mouth. So you could edit that out, but
I'm not editing that.
All
I'm
right,
just
you
stuff.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right. So what happened is I was like, fuck it, because I'm about to just listen, this is going on long enough. You're probably satisfied. And I nutted on her, and she's like, don't waste it. She's like, it should have came in my mouth. I was like, word. So I wiped off, and then we did it again right after, and I gave her what she asked for.
Cool.
Nice.
I can do that. I'm capable of going again.
All right. Well, I think you just made some new female fans on the show.
I know.
Or
Boxers
I lost them.
boxers go 12 rounds, so they got the
This is
stamina
only
for
round
it.
3, bitch.
After the third round, MMA guys are done.
What?
Trying to knock it out.
MMA guys go 5 rounds sometimes. The champions.
The champs.
I have cardio for days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alex is trying to pick up those female fans. Or Alex.
Ali's
Ali's trying to pick up
I'm
those.
trying to feed off just
Yeah.
a little bit.
Yeah. You don't want his seconds. That's kind of not good.
I wouldn't mind if he did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I shit. One time I asked Dante, I was like, "Would you please just try to fuck her? 'Cause get her off my shit, bruh." Yeah, for real.
I heard from
Oh,
Shauna actually says that you guys talk about banging girls all the time in your little boxing thing.
yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Yeah, our little fucking group chat. that we have for the boxers, me, Dante, Mitch, Shauna, and Griff.
Poor Shauna.
I'm waiting to be added on to it, so I don't know when the.
Ali has
I'm
to
just
throw a
kidding.
fight where his fucking uppercut doesn't come from the ground. The depths of hell. The kid throws his wide his uppercut.
Mortal Kombat.
Right?
Finish him.
Right? Seriously.
I don't know. Ali tuned me up in the ring the other day with those off-speed head kicks.
Piece of shit. It's Caveman. It's a living legend.
It's not my fault. I threw him slow for you. You just
And then he blocked it, and then by the time he put it down,
It was too
he
slow.
blocked it, then he
did.
put his hand
I
back
did,
down,
and
and then
it
it
hit
caught him.
It was crazy.
There's people that are like that, like with wide hooks, and you're like, and then as you ease up, they're fucking.
Yeah, then it hits you. And that's how it was with Ali. It was crazy.
Yeah.
That was awesome, though. I like that speed is awesome. It's hard to come up with that. Ray's bored. He's looking at stuff on the internet right now.
You said on porn too?
Nah, we can't look at porn here.
Inner city, big booty swingers part.
Are you just saying that? Because if we walk over there and see porn.
He just closed whatever he's looking at.
You're gonna know you're lying.
Yeah. Oh, don't delete the history.
It's like, exit.
We are on the
Go check the
Fandoozy
cookies.
studio computers in our
Yeah.
$100,000 studio with our 10-cent hosts.
Yeah. What was he? Price Right host?
Price right, yeah, we're the
Price
Price
Right.
Right hosts.
The Price Right hose. That's from the It's Live, baby. Remember he calls the dude Price Right J. Cole?
So now that we got you guys opened up a little bit about your sexual exploits, how do you look at the female teammates in the gym? It really is like your teammates, right?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, there's a couple of ones that aren't like fighters, aren't there?
No, I'm not talking about the not fighter girls because I really feel like that's something different because
Yeah, it's
the
definitely
girls in the
different.
gym aren't all fighters, and those are the girls that I'm talking about you guys hooking up with, not
Right.
like the fighter girls
Like not even the ones that do jujitsu that just come once in a while. Like the actual ones that fight.
that really
just
train. Yeah,
come to classes and do the real shit. Nah, like Shauna for one, like my sister.
right.
Never fucking. I don't really know any of the other ones. I don't know who else. I mean, obviously Ayana's mama coach.
Right. Can't be messing with Tommy's girl.
And plus, Tommy, me and Tommy already had sex, so like I can't. Ray looked at me like, "What the fuck you just say?"
Were you taco buddies?
Yeah, we
Taco
we
buddies.
got we played what's it called? We
Eskimo buddies, right? That's what it's called. Eskimo buddies.
We played hit the tip.
Hit the tip.
Oh my god.
No, everyone. I mean, like, yeah. I don't know. There's not really that many female fighters, is there?
I don't
Name
know.
a hot female fighter right now
A hot female fighter.
Something like
Michelle Watterson
from the gym.
from the gym.
Michelle Watson.
You know what? I think all the girls are hot. We just don't know
They're
it
good-looking females. You're right.
because,
Yeah, it's
like, you see Shauna in the gym and you just think she's a regular person, right? And then I saw her, like, at her bar, dude, and I didn't even like recognize her. Like, you see her as a girl when she's like outside the gym,
Yeah.
but like your training partner, I don't really look at them. I see them as partners, not really as like partners, but
sexual.
Yeah, when
Yeah.
the atmosphere changes,
Yeah.
you view them differently.
it's different because you're
It's
a
only saying
teammate.
that for you, Karis.
Yeah, no, that's not true. She's gonna listen to this and I'm be in trouble anyway, so it's all right.
True. Like, oh my god, I
Yeah,
can't believe Alex said that.
yeah. Well, I mean, I spent a lot of time with Janice for the one training camp, and I was getting in trouble at home for it too. You know.
Were you?
Yeah, I was. I
Because
do.
of Janice or because of the time?
Because of the time, really. You know,
Okay.
like because you spend so much time together, and then we were texting about the fight and stuff too. But you know, nothing. It's a training partner. You know.
Right. Yeah,
So
it's-
it does run into your life sometimes,
Did she-
especially trying to
Did
get.
she text you like at 1 in the morning?
No.
she's like,
1 in the
"Wanna
morning.
go choke me, please?"
No.
Caveman's like, "Will you suffocate me if I do?"
Yeah. You can't choke me. It's all right. It's not happening.
Asha's fucking slump over here.
What's that?
Slump.
Oh yeah, they brought a friend with him, and he's passed out on a Fandoozy studio.
In a most awkward position. In sport.
Ray's trying to show me something on his phone, but it all fucked up. Oh, he's taking a picture for the. We're gonna put him in the thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dude, I had one summer. I had pictures every fucking day of this kid passing out in the most obscene places.
Yeah.
One time he passed out standing up in the water, like at Janice's boat. Bro, he pissed because he used to just pee everywhere when he was drunk. Like, he just whip his dick out and pee. He didn't know.
Oh, this is that kid?
That's him.
Oh, he's
Bro.
a peer guy.
Yes, he's the pee guy. He's pissing, right? He's laying in the boat. He's pissing, and the towel's over him, and They're like, he's not pissing. And Asha's fucked up. He's like, he's not pissing. I'm like, you guys don't know him. He's my best friend. He's pissing. And they're like, no. And they go to take the towel off, and it's just like a fucking fountain. It's just like... Oh, God.
This poor kid.
Tommy's feeding him like Gatorade. He's like, it's one more sip, bruh. It's the last round, man. You got it. It's the last round. And Asha's like...
This is a mess. I'm trying to get a hold of Shauna right now. I'm going to edit some of this out.
Yeah.
But I'm going to get a hold of Shauna and try and give her a call and see what she's got to say.
Cool.
I don't know how to do this here. I don't have her number. Do you got her number?
Yeah.
All right. Ray, why don't we give her a call?
Her number...
Well, we shouldn't read the number over there, though.
Yeah, let's give it to people.
Yeah. Shauna's number is blah, 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 blah. And she's beautiful. Check her out. Although she's with somebody right now, so don't. Ray's going to go get her right now.
Enjoy her from a distance.
Yes. You know, a lot of girls at the gym are, like, beautiful people, though.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, you don't see it. Like, I've never...
Jiu-jitsu girls that I would...
Yeah. Well, jiu-jitsu's not
over.
boxing.
Right.
Which girls?
Ones that I don't know the name of, a couple that I do know the name of that I probably can't say.
Oh, you can always say.
I mean, I think they have boyfriends.
Oh. That don't matter.
Well, for me, it's against my
Oh.
values.
So you
Or else I would have...
You wouldn't get with a girl that has a boyfriend?
If
that
her
you know
boyfriend was like a horrible boyfriend and,
Yeah.
you know, he deserved to have his bitch cheat on him.
All right. We're calling Shauna right
Happens
now.
naturally.
I had deja vu here.
Can you hear it?
Yeah.
I'm not sure she's going to be able to hear you guys.
It's like, who wants to be a millionaire?
Yeah. We're phoning a friend. That's going to go to her service for sure.
Shauna, there's 3 answers. Help me.
Penis.
A, this.
A,
B,
don't waste it. B, shoot on my back.
Does she know that story?
Your call has been forwarded to an automated
Hang
voice
on. No,
messaging
we're going to leave a
system.
message. Oh, I don't think leave a message.
Let's call again.
All right. We'll call him again.
All right.
This is what happens when we're going live and we don't have people in studio. I'll try and Facebook her, but I don't know how to do this quick.
You're going to edit out the part with the millionaire?
She's not answering because she doesn't know your number.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's why we gotta leave a message. I'll Facebook her and let her know it's us. Weed Rick. It's us calling.
That's what I just said.
This time we'll leave a message. I'll edit out the number when it reads it.
Yeah.
Your call has
Boring
been forwarded
podcast.
to an automated voice messaging system.
I got Shauna's
5,
number now.
3
Woohoo!
is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options. To leave a callback number, press 5.
Hey.
Shauna Weedrick's in the house. How's it going, Shauna? We got 3 answers and we need you to give it to us. Don't waste it. On her back. Or all over the place. Please call back with the answer. Thank you very much. Have a great day.
Oh, fuck.
She's going to hate it. Oh, I think I woke your friend up.
Hey, sleepyhead.
He's up. What do you guys think about the entrance when you guys walk in the gym? The Caveman entrance. Hey, Train's in the house.
Love it.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah,
Absolutely love
that
it.
stuff. That's all I do.
I love it.
All right.
I'm looking at your ripped picture you posted on Facebook.
I did
an hour
not
ago.
post that. That was
Or Ray did
posted
for
it.
you,
Yes.
but he tagged you, so now
Yeah.
it's on your
Oh.
profile.
Ray
Looking
likes
ripped.
Ray likes to take naked pictures of me. But most of the
You
time-
allow him?
Yeah,
I think the problem is that you allow him,
Yeah.
not Ray taking
I
it.
think you like Ray taking it.
Yeah.
well, he asked me, and I was like, all
He's
right.
like, I don't, but I do it anyway.
Yeah.
I said pose for me, Caveman.
He's like, holy fuck, you're ripped. Let me see that. And I'm like, all right. Ah! And he's like, I need a picture of that.
You should take one of me and then post them side by side.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
You should
think
do that.
Caveman's
Do that
Two
right
of the
now.
most ripped guys at the gym.
All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Ray, you got to take a picture, all right? We're going to get up. You got to talk,
Okay.
too, so it's going on while we're doing it. Someone's got to keep this show running.
Absolutely.
You guys aren't talking. Talk, Ray.
All right. Let me set my camera up real quick here.
Right now, Ali's taking off his hat. He's taking off his shirt. He's acting like he's an Abercrombie model.
Jesus fucking Christ, you guys are fucking ripped.
Let's do it.
Pose. Go ahead.
Caveman's abs are chunky.
I got it.
Ali definitely had a accident.
Ali, I like the tattoo.
Oh, thank you.
It was my idea.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Caveman.
Ali's got a new tattoo, which you'll see in the photo we're gonna post on this video.
That's right.
Oh, that's just sweet.
That's right.
Thank you.
Remember to like and subscribe to this page on YouTube as well as my fan page.
I'm gonna post that picture right now.
Oh, Ray's putting it on social media right now too.
Beautiful.
So people are gonna think things are getting crazy in here.
Did they fight?
What did she say?
I have a full bar right now.
Yeah.
I'm so fucking aggravated.
Oh, that's what she said?
Yeah.
Well, tell her to blow them off. This is a caveman's corner. It doesn't
She has
get
a
better.
boyfriend. Just kidding.
It took me a second. I was a little slow on the uptake there. That's good.
She's gonna be mad at me for that.
What makes you so tough, Alex?
What makes me so tough?
You're one of the most driven guys I see in the ring.
Thank you. I appreciate that. It's how bad you want it. I want it bad, and I know what it takes. You know what I mean? Even though it's the amateurs, my mind is made for this sport. It's made for pursuing what I want to do, I think. And wins and losses teach you a lot. Ups and downs in the gym teach you a lot. And I learn. I learn from it, and I fucking push harder, and I just going after what I want. But being tough, I guess. Fucking no. I'm not a pussy. I'm not a pussy. And if there was ever a time where I felt like I was being a pussy, I wouldn't be able to sleep at night. It would drive me crazy. So I can't really remember the last time I felt like a pussy anyways. You know?
Before I say something inspirational, which I'm about to do, I just want to say that pussies are pretty tough.
Because they do take beatings.
Right.
But I think pussy is actually made from like a pussy cat because cats are scared.
Oh, I got you.
Not a vagina because those
Okay.
things take beatings.
Especially if you're hanging out with Alex.
Yeah.
But Mickey,
Sure.
Mickey Gaskin don't know nothing about vaginas.
No, he likes balls.
I heard Mickey hooked up with some girls. I'm just saying.
I did too.
They're
Oh,
just
really?
stories.
How much you pay?
I don't know. Like, I can't
How
see
much
that
you pay?
happening. Can you imagine? I wonder if he craps himself when we should have asked those girls if
That would be brutal.
I
That would be
know.
brutal.
if he crapped himself or not.
I wonder if they had lips to lip contact.
Oh, jeez. Probably not. It's probably.
This is a never-ending conversation about Mickey.
That's how they usually go.
I remember.
He's like, what the hell's going on?
Who's Mickey?
Alex is looking at his phone right now. Yeah. All right. Texting girls?
Not back yet. I'm not texting him back.
Oh, okay. Well, what I was going to say that's inspirational is, man, I watch you fight, and I watch how you deal with the trials and tribulations of training, and it really wanted to bring me back to the cage. And you're one of the reasons why I want to fight again, man. Like, I just see that hunger, and it, like, revitalized me. I feel that in the gym myself. You know, I see that reflected in you. And that's something I've always loved about you. Even back in the victory days watching you train. You always train so hard. And not too many people do that. And I've always liked that. And the way that you deal with some of the losses that you took, the decisions especially. I mean, we've talked about it privately, never like socially. But,
Right.
I mean, some of those losses where you get robbed. I mean, you literally rob. And you just take it. You're like, whatever, it's just a loss. And you come back and you just keep training and keep fighting. That's like... It's inspirational, and that's kind of how I feel like I would be. Although I never really got robbed on a decision, but I feel like I would do the same thing, you know. And I love to see that, man.
Yeah.
I just want to say that.
I appreciate that. It means a lot. Thank you.
Yeah, I try to only bring in people I respect besides for Mickey, and
It's fucked up. You just had to point it out.
yeah, it's just so I can like say nice stuff about him, you know. But it was tough to say nice stuff about Mickey. I had Mickey on because he had a fight coming up, so we're promoting the fight.
He's got some entertainment value.
Dude, he is good.
That's what
He's
Tommy likes to say.
Yeah, interviewing him is definitely something cool. And he's got a really good backstory, and there's a lot of really deep stuff about Mickey that's really cool, to be honest with you. He's a good guy.
Yeah, he is.
And one day we're going to have Ray spill his guts about his past. Because Ray's got a great story too.
Yeah, I do, but you know,
When we're big time, we're gonna have to.
Right.
You're gonna have to get into it. I'm telling
Yeah.
you. And Ali is gonna be a young up and coming kid, man. He's very talented.
very.
I think you're wasting some of your time, though, man. You need to get in that cage.
I do, but man, I feel injury prone. Like every time I go back to roll,
Yeah.
pretty much any time, just going back to rolling, just there's always something new that I hurt, and if it's not something new, then it's something old that comes back and bites me in the ass. So
I gotta
it's
say,
hard.
some of that is due to the way you train. I really think you don't give up on anything.
Yeah,
And you're so
I have that
flexible.
tough mentality too.
Right.
I don't know. It just comes natural. I look for that perfection. So like I'm always pushing. Like I used to come into the gym probably first couple injuries because I had like about 5 to 6 injuries within like 8 months. So as soon as I came back from an injury, hurt something new, take off another 3-4 months, came back, hurt something else, took another 2 months, a week there, a week. You know what I mean? Like it was consistent. So it did a lot to me. But like you said, Alex inspired you. He inspired me as well. So just to have that toughness, but I also learned to train smart. So, but
I would say when you roll, man, sometimes you need to give up on stuff because you are so flexible. Moves that work on normal people don't. Same thing with Pat Mix too, except he's a little bit smarter about it. He doesn't end up hurt like you do.
Yeah.
He's the same way. When you guys scramble, there's positions that you get in that no one else except for someone as flexible as you could be in. When you get to that position and you move the wrong way, you're gonna end up hurt. And
I mean, I've never really hurt myself from that. It's been like really like random stuff. Like I was on someone's back and I hurt my collarbone. It like
Right.
popped out of place. I was on someone's back. I took their back. They were in a turtle position. I rolled over to my right shoulder. I put my own body weight on it and just popped out of place. So these injuries are just very random. I don't know. Maybe it's just over time my body's starting to break down on me, but maybe you're right. Maybe it is those positions as well.
It
So.
is the positions you get yourself into, man.
Yeah,
I see it, and I see you're probably doing damage yourself. You don't even see
I mean,
it, and then
all
it
the-
just comes
yeah.
out in the end.
Yeah.
Like all those little things you do are all like stretching and torquing muscles,
Yeah.
and then when it finally goes, it's a big injury because you're like a race car, man. You don't have any little parts. Everything works together, and then
Yeah.
and I've been doing a lot of like work with my PT instructor, and he just shows all movement, and you have perfect movement, and that's so important to what you do, and you're so good at it. You can't get hurt. You know, like you got to protect your body some more.
For sure, yeah. I mean, some of these injuries that I've hurt over, it's from like rolling with heavier guys, them putting their weight on me sometimes, and it sucks. But those are things I have to look at and train smarter and be smarter about who I train with as well. So
for sure, I think you're as physically talented as Pat Mix. You know what I mean? You guys should be training together all the time. You could really help each other.
yeah, we've helped each other grow a lot. He's like the opposite. He's southpaw. I'm traditional. He's good on top. He's a wrestler. I'm good on my back. He's I don't know. Like it's a like perfect matchup. We're very competitive, not in the way that we're there to hurt each other, but in a way that we're there to make each other better. And we know we have this. You know what I mean? We're aware of it, so we help each other do that.
I know watching you guys roll, I paid money to see it. I really would. Like,
I know
really
you told me before. Yeah.
It's amazing the positions you guys get into.
Ali's
Yeah, a lot of scrambles.
So talented, just like you said. This we went to Athletic Fitness or something in Ithaca. What was it? Where
Yeah, Ithaca. Yeah.
where the Phillips brothers trained. You know what I'm talking
Yeah.
about?
Bomb squad.
Yep,
Bomb squad.
Squad,
Yeah.
yep.
Yeah.
Dude, Ali's out.
I had
out
a
for
sports
6
hernia,
months.
so
He was out for he hadn't rolled in 6 months. He said, which I know.
Mhm.
He was boxing. Hadn't rolled in 6 months. This guy's getting ready for his third pro MMA fight. He's a week and a half out, fight shape. Ali comes in there after 6 months, injured, and submits this dude 8 times in fucking 10 minutes. It was unreal. It was unreal.
the
You know
funny
what I
thing
mean?
is he was coming up with excuses. Oh, these gloves, I need to take them off. It was
Every
bad.
time he got in a bad position, wait, because he was just getting smoked.
Yeah, I mean, I try to help him out. I gave him some pointers. For me, I don't have a big ego, so I'm always open to things. I'm always listening to other people's ideas, and I don't know whether he took my information or he discarded it. But
Dude, I know.
I try helping him out after. So
I try rolling with you, man. It's nuts. It's hard to just do anything with you. I'm glad you don't submit me 8 times in one roll, but holy fuck. If that happened,
If you want me to, I can.
Yeah,
You can arrange that.
Yeah,
No.
for sure. Go for it, too.
No, I like it. Like I mean, I call myself like an overthinker. So like,
Yes.
I just clutter my mind with a lot of stuff. Sometimes very unnecessary things in certain situations. And honestly, jiu-jitsu. I started off in jiu-jitsu. I did probably like a straight 8 to 9 months just jiu-jitsu, showing up every day, even when injured. And this was about like when I joined like 2014, and I don't know. It just I kind of lost my track of mind. So
You get hit a lot.
Probably, but switching over to boxing, yes,
Yeah.
starting to happen. I see it.
You were training
Oh,
every
man, I forgot.
day, and you were, I don't know where you're going with it, but you were training every day jiu-jitsu.
I mean,
Because your mind gets cluttered, you
Yeah.
overthink things.
Oh yeah, and I mean, jiu-jitsu just helps me flow. Like it just relaxes me. Like I know when to be like, it feels like I know when to be calm in the right moments and then explosive when I need to. So I think jiu-jitsu is just, it helps me flow a lot better. It helps me clear my mind, I guess.
Whitman says it looks like you guys are talking shit. What do you guys think about David Whitman? Oh, he says I look like I'm talking shit. Taking his shit. Oh, fuck Whitman. Whitman ducked my fight. He's got in a car accident, so he didn't have to fight me. I was in a car accident today. I'm gonna go train a little bit.
Yeah. True story. He was in the car.
Yeah, my car's total. It's sitting on the street somewhere, right by the gym.
2 different people.
Yeah.
Fucking crazy.
Oh man. Well, I want to thank you guys coming in. You got anything else you want to say? You got any fights coming up? Anything to plug?
Nothing planned.
Any
Definitely
sponsors?
Definitely going pro this year.
Oh, we still got to get into MMA versus boxing.
Oh yeah. Let's do that.
We almost forgot that. Holy fuck.
Do
That's
that.
what we're here for.
Lots of brain damage. What's better, MMA or boxing?
What's better?
MMA.
What
No,
way?
I'm just, I'm just kidding. I'm
Yeah, the boxer guy.
What's better in what way though?
I'm just kidding.
Entertainment wise, like
Let's get into 2 different topics. Let's do
Okay.
entertainment wise, and let's do practicality. So let's start with entertainment. What's more entertaining to watch? A big boxing fight or a big MMA fight?
most of the time, it's going to be MMA. Most of the time, but then
Do you feel that? You don't have to say it if you think
personally-
that.
No, I personally think that, but I'm more invested in boxing, and when you know boxing at the high level, you see things that you, unless you understand the game, you won't see to the naked eye, and you can be fucking blown away if you know what you're looking at the high level. In general, most of the time, I think MMA is a little bit more exciting. But at the end of the day, high level, you guys, the number 1 and 2 guys, if they're fighting or something like that in a division, if they're known skill wise, whatever, they're both entertaining in their own ways. They're both the same and just in different categories. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you think it's because of the way that the UFC has a monopoly over the whole sport
Well,
that they get the best guys to fight
yeah.
each other?
You have to fight the best in boxing. That's up to the fighter if they want to fight the best, which rarely happens.
Yeah, I don't think that's a bad thing that, the UFC is the way it is,
Guys fight the best.
It's great that, yeah, exactly. Everyone's on that same promotion. So they're going to fight. You don't have to talk about, this guy in Bellator is really good. Do you think he's going to get into the UFC and fight, whatever, like Rory McDonald,
Right.
and Michael Page Venom, whatever,
Yeah.
talk like that. I mean, he switched over, but still, it's not, it's
That's
better to not,
probably why.
it's better to not think about it or, talk about it when that could actually happen.
Right.
So,
That's not good for the fighters, though, because they're losing out big paydays. Like, the boxers get the big paydays because of that. Like Mayweather sells the fight. He's his own person. He doesn't have to be beholden to the UFC.
Dude, Mayweather on the way out was fighting the best guys. He had to, because
Right.
that was the only way to be the best, right?
Right.
Once he got there, I don't know, maybe Mayweather made this generation of prize fighting for money and not fighting the best, like, made it popular. I don't know. But maybe that's why MMA is more exciting, because guys are fighting the best anyways. But when you got, like, good fights in boxing, the best are fighting the best, you feel like, okay, boxing's coming back. But UFC's mainstream and pay-per-views, live, free cards, promotion.
yeah, they
They're
put
put-
more
they're
money and
invested.
time into it.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean? If
Yeah.
you invested and if the boxing community invested, maybe it would be the same if they did things properly. It's fun.
So that's the high level. What about the low level end, like the amateurs? What's more
Amateurs,
exciting,
I see a lot
amateur
of
kickboxing or amateur MMA?
I see a lot of sloppy MMA fighters at the amateur level.
Yeah, I think it goes both ways. I mean, it's just, I don't know. It depends. Like, I mean, I get more excited if my teammates are fighting. You know what I mean? But if I don't think I would ever go randomly to a show and be like, yeah, I just want to watch boxing fights. I'm not gonna spend $25 for some random guys fighting. Especially, I know that they're amateurs. If it's a professional fight they're having down here, then yeah, I'll definitely make sure. Especially like someone like Vasily Lomachenko. We had a plan to go to DC and watch him, but you know, I would do something like that, but not for amateurs. You know,
Right.
It's a hit and miss. You know what I mean? Maybe there's some talented guys on there. Maybe you'll see some good fights. Maybe not. So it's not worth it.
I actually think I like amateur MMA better than professional. Because you get those guys that are just throwing lunchbox at each other. It's like watching a street fight. And to me, that's entertainment, you know? Like, because you know most of the time you're going to see mismatches. If there's a really skilled guy, he's probably going to win, you know?
Yeah.
It's exciting. You know, the crowd makes it a good atmosphere for MMA, amateur even.
I went to your boxing show when you guys fought, and like it wasn't that cool.
Which
no
one?
offense. The one where Ali knocked
Golden
that dude
Gloves?
out. No,
Oh.
not the Golden Gloves. Not at
Oh,
Riverwood.
Castellano.
Yeah, Castells.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah.
it hit or miss. Depends where the show is.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? If you were at the Gloves last
Yeah.
week when I fought,
I was there, but I was actually training in the other room.
were you?
Yeah, I saw Tommy coming out.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I was
You didn't watch me fight.
I was training, man. I gotta fight.
True.
You know how it goes.
That show was good. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
believe that.
Dude, there's this fight. The guy I fought 5 times. He fought who he was saying was like his teammate. That shit was probably the best amateur fight I've
Absolutely.
seen live.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
It was intense.
It
Yeah.
was great. You know what I mean? I don't know. It depends. There's a lot more factors than just the two guys in the ring. It's the show. It's the card.
Right, and the venue.
The venue.
The venue matters too because we were so packed in at that place
Yeah.
at a Castells. It was
Stupid.
a joke.
Sometimes I fight in a fucking hole in the wall in the hood.
Yeah, I fought in a barn before. Yeah, I fought a Muay Thai fight in a barn before.
That sounds pretty cool, actually.
Yeah, they do.
I think I remember that.
Yeah.
Did I know you then? It was
Yeah.
a couple years back.
Yeah, I was at Victory, but I was mostly training in Jamestown for that. That was right before I turned pro in kickboxing.
It's like something you see in a movie. Like,
Yeah.
I think I remember that.
Yeah, I got in trouble because I slammed a guy.
Really?
Yeah, I got.
That wrestling.
I got in
instinct
trouble.
kicked in.
I caught his kick and I picked him up and I slammed him on his head.
Good.
Yeah, I got in
Fuck
trouble.
with my caveman.
Yeah.
And then your other question, you said what? Boxing.
Boxing versus MMA for practicality in the street.
Oh,
What do you think about that?
There's no question. Boxing. No, I'm just kidding. Of course it's MMA. There's
Think?
no.
I'm gonna say both. Because if you hit somebody in the jaw, they're going down.
Yeah, I was just gonna
I'll
say.
say both. I'll say both.
I
Yeah,
think
it could go either
boxing,
way,
to be
I mean.
honest with you.
What happens if you don't hit him in the jaw?
Yeah, exactly.
That's the thing. Because if you do, it's not best case.
Let me ask you this though: a lot of people you gonna meet in the street that gonna start fights. Probably don't even train and never trained in their life, and they go, they swing all crazy and shit.
But that's something that you're banking on. That's not a guarantee. If in a street fight, you're asking all possibilities, not if this were to happen. If it's all possibilities, there's no question. It's MMA. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, a boxer could fucking crack someone quicker maybe than an MMA guy. Just on the inside and fucking drop him. That could happen, absolutely. But all possibilities, every scenario, every situation, every fucking, or no matter the ground, whatever, of course it's MMA. There's not, I mean, it's just obvious.
That's crazy. The boxing guys are saying MMA and the MMA guys are saying boxing. Something's crazy here.
No, I'm saying MMA.
Here's the thing, man. Every time I see something on World Star or anything like that, these guys are fighting, and every time someone gets knocked down, the whole crowd drags them apart and makes them start fighting on the feet again.
Right, but that's because there's people there to do that.
Right.
That's not every situation. There's times when people are fucking flying around in the street. And
Right.
They're grabbing, they're punching. What are they doing? You know what I mean? If you're just going out there to box, you can get slammed on your neck. You know what I mean?
Well, let's put it this way. If you train at WNY MMA, no matter what discipline you're taking, you can be ready for the street fight.
That's a fact.
Yes.
That's a fact.
Sure.
Another shameless caveman plug. That's what we do here. WNY, MMA, and fitness.
And if you got
Victory
kids that want to
boxing.
learn how to fight, take them to the caveman.
That's right.
WNY.
Caveman trains kids. We just took a bunch of killers of Fredonia, and they did awesome. We got that
Awesome.
little DC kid. Yeah, he took double gold.
Did he?
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
How'd your son in Flores son do?
Flores took second in the absolute. He won his division. He's a killer too.
Yeah.
And then Forrest ended up going to hospital. Might have separated his shoulder.
Oh, really?
What?
Yeah, he got
man.
Kimura, so he had to go to this. He was getting X-rays and MRIs when I was.
Is he okay?
He needs to get an MRI. We gotta wait for the insurance, but it could possibly still be dislocated. So yeah, he got Kimura, and it wasn't quick enough to tap because he's too tough.
Like
Yeah.
Runs in the family.
Yeah,
in those weird positions.
yeah, just like you. It was really weird. It looked okay. It didn't look like it should be hurt at all. You know, it was
Yeah.
just something crazy. Just the right pressure in the right direction.
That sucks.
Because it was still straight up. It wasn't like behind his back or anything.
Yeah.
It was like in this position, and then he just started crying. They stopped the match. You know, but it was bad. Like,
Wow. Yeah, maybe he had some
Mhm.
twerk in his shoulder or
yeah,
something
because
like
he's
that.
not the kid that ever cries because he's hurt. He just cries when he's emotional.
Emotional kid.
He is a very emotional kid.
He get it from his mom.
Yeah, he does. She's very emotional
That'll
too.
make him tough, though.
Yeah, it will.
I used to be like that as a
Yeah.
kid.
Yeah, and you're like that, man. He likes you too.
I
Like
love him.
you're. I don't know if you're his favorite
I gotta be number
Superfly.
one.
You
You
and
know why? It's 'cause I'm
Superfly are
not
always
throwing
banging
kicks.
out. Yeah.
If you see me throwing kicks, he'd be like,
He probably would. He loved you helped for him the other day, man, and he talked about that for a long time.
yeah,
Yeah, so like
that's awesome.
you guys always treat him really well. It's awesome.
He just told me the other day, he's like, I wish you were my coach. I was like,
Yeah,
yeah, I'll
when
teach you backflips. I'll teach you all of this.
When you were showing him the soccer stuff, he loved that too.
Oh, yeah.
He likes Mr. Ali a lot. Too. I don't think
That's
he knows
awesome.
Mr. Ali's like an MMA fighter. I think he thinks you're just a boxer.
I think a lot of guys that are just joining think I'm a boxer just because I've been doing that's just what feels more comfortable
he's
to my
not
body
boxing.
right now.
Yeah.
So I just been like trying to kickbox, and even when I kickbox, I wear the boxing shoes. So, but yeah, I've been doing boxing classes, and I think people think I'm a boxer.
All they have to do is see this kid throw one kick, and they're like, never mind.
So
He's
I
well
seen
rounded.
you throw some shoes on and do some wrestling the other day, and I seen you box in a cage before, Alex. Do you think we're ever going to see you in an MMA ring?
MMA?
Yeah.
I'd like to. It's possible. It's possible.
If,
I'd like-
if TNT ever made a comeback and we were putting on a show, could we call Alex to come fight on our card?
He'll be
I
there.
would need time.
Yeah.
I might take a kickboxing fight.
Kickboxing. You
No,
already
no,
fought
no.
a kickboxing fight.
No, real.
You
All right.
beat that poor kid up. And that kid's my friend too, Max Dorn.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
He actually he wants to utilize his kicks this time
I want
around.
to not just fucking get out of the way with athleticism.
Mhm.
I want to use technique too. But I might
We'll do
take
some kickboxing rounds.
No, you're gonna fucking break me in half. If we do kickboxing rounds, we have to do boxing rounds first.
All right.
And the kickboxing rounds, hopefully I'll just hurt you.
You will hurt me.
Yeah, but if you kick me one time, I see your kicks, dude. You're gonna literally, my hip is gonna separate. I'm gonna be two different people. Half my body is gonna be over there, other half. No, I might take I might take a couple kickboxing fights. Really, like you said, utilize kickboxing.
Mhm.
While I'm doing that, I'm gonna box no matter what every day, but train that and maybe do some jiu-jitsu wrestling.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be the most important thing for me is the grappling. No matter what, it's gonna be the most important thing that I need to learn. And then I might take something and fucking go out there and start throwing some bows.
You're a pretty athletic guy. I seen you moving around a little bit. I didn't get to wrestle you though. I think you ducked me a little bit, but
Probably.
yeah.
I mean, I would. I don't.
Mhm.
As in, like, he would crawl through your
I would duck
under
under
your
your
legs. Yeah.
If he's going in between my legs, it's probably
I'm
not
gonna-
about
And
ducking.
then keep
I'm
running.
gonna
He
duck
wouldn't
anyway.
stop. He would just keep running.
Maybe.
All right, so you boxers think MMA's better. MMA guys think boxing's better. That's
My father likes boxing.
yeah.
He thinks he don't like when MMA guys go to the ground and lay on top of each other.
Yeah.
my father old school.
Sometimes
Good to
fun.
know, though.
Yeah.
Good to know. Yeah.
It's weird because Dante doesn't like that, but he likes wrestling guys. If you know what I mean. It's weird.
Dante
Might be the
should-
tights.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, we got to put a picture of Dante on the video
Fruit
for
punch.
the podcast and
Yeah.
put like a rainbow flag.
Oh, that's what I was talking about. Yeah.
Oh.
Ali went through a
Party
whole
foul.
podcast, and Ali finally did it at the very end.
Do I leave now or?
Yeah, you're done.
You done.
You're cut off. You're not coming back for any conspiracy theory
Oh,
stuff.
man. No future podcast. for
No, not until you do something spectacular.
me. Like a backflip? Right here? No.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah. Get the live.
Oh, no.
Come on. He's gonna hit his head on the
I'll
ceiling.
do a handstand for you.
Ali's amazing. He does some crazy physical stuff. He just gets up in a handstand and walks around and
Yeah, he do a full split like Jean-Claude Van Damme and shit.
he kicks that little chain that's hanging at the gym. It's like
some
8 feet in the air.
Spinning kicks,
Yeah.
heel kicks.
He was showing Solomon how to do like a side kick to a back kick.
Oh yeah, that double side kick thing.
Yeah,
Like that little teep thing
Mhm.
to that side kick. Yeah,
I tried
Spinning
that.
side kick.
I tried that sparring without even doing it on the bag. It didn't work out
Alright.
so good. I ended up taking one.
When I first started doing it, I was like falling on my side,
Uh-huh.
getting off balance, like
Yeah.
almost rolling my ankles.
That's
so
what
it was
happened. I
bad.
came down all funny and close, like pop me. He's like,
Oh.
"What are you doing, man?"
Dude, I don't know if there's many people in the world that have the type of capabilities that he has with his legs and hips.
No, oh my god, it's crazy.
Like his kicks are just an evolved human being.
Yeah,
He's
like
just
that off-speed head kick, like no one else could probably throw that. Like just have the control of their leg like that. It's like a taekwondo guy almost, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you don't even really train like that.
It's funny because when I probably like a little while back, a lot of guys were asking me like, "Did you do taekwondo? Did you do anything else before this?" I was like, "No, I'm just all self-taught. You know, just watching videos, just being dedicated to it and disciplined." So
They always say soccer
stretching.
guys are capable.
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, I started off in soccer. I was always stretching before games, so kind of carried that through into MMA. And I make sure I get a good warm up in the stretch. So I think that's really important. And a lot of guys don't do that. So, but I get hurt still somehow. So weird.
Yeah. That's because you're so flexible.
Probably,
You
yeah.
probably broke
For my-
everything. Jesus Christ.
Pushing his body
For my own
needs to
good.
stabilize a little more. Stop
Yeah.
being so flexible and start stabilizing a little bit too.
Right. My PT guy says Dr. Lee Michael Kroll. You can find him at krollpt@gmail.com, I think. If not, I'll edit in the right thing in a little bit. But he says flexibility and strength are on the same wavelength, but they're not exactly the same. You need to be strong in your whole range of flexibility.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you get injured. And
Right.
he's been really working on me with my movement and stuff. Not that it really shows because I'm a 40-year-old old man, but I've been really working on the physical side of being a better athlete as well.
Yeah, I learned that that's what actually motivated me to stretch even more, just because I know I was reading up somewhere, I don't know if it was online or in a book, but I was reading up on it. The more you stretch, everything also gets stronger. So that's why lately I feel like I've been kicking even more because I've had more time to stretch. So I feel like my kicks are a lot harder. Head kicks are even higher and harder. So
and slower, the off speed,
which is scary.
off
Yeah.
speed pitches.
Yep, that's where that control
Yeah.
comes.
Dude, that was sick, man. I was really impressed by that.
Thank you.
Rave, you should pick that up. You'd be a killer.
I got you. We'll do.
We'll do some yoga with.
Come to the gym. We'll yeah.
Do some yoga with Ali.
Yeah. Dr. Lee Michael Kroll's yoga studio is now open as well, so check that out.
Do I get a discount?
I don't know, maybe. He's one of my sponsors, so we'll see what
Can
we
I teach there?
Can you teach
No, I'm just
him?
kidding. I'm just kidding.
There's no hot girls yet.
Oh, damn.
Yeah,
I'd love to do some yoga. I'll be a student.
yeah. What about the hot yoga?
I would be down for that too.
I've done hot yoga once. It was pretty nice.
Was there lots of girls there?
The class wasn't too big, but there was a
Talking about
couple cute
sexy
girls
yoga.
for sure.
I'm just kidding.
So, Alex, I have one last question for you. Who's a bigger pimp, you or Superfly?
I think me.
You think you?
Yeah, because, well, depends on. I think we're both actually good in our own way.
Superfly's got that sexy voice when he puts it on.
That's a fucking sexy man.
Yeah, he'll be talking all normal, and then he'd be like, "Hey, how's it going?" When the girl walks by, he just gets a real
Tone just changes
Yeah.
completely.
and he's just like seamless.
Like
yeah.
gets mellow. He's just like, yeah,
Yeah.
what's up?
I think Superfly,
And he's a tall black guy. That's a lot to deal with. You know, you got the black guy thing going on. You
tall,
got
dark, and handsome.
yeah.
Yeah.
You got like the poor boxer guy thing going on. So
like
you got kind of got the opposite thing.
I'm like the little puppy that they just want to take care of.
Yeah. You got the curls though. He doesn't got no curls.
Curls for the girls.
Yeah.
No, to be honest, to answer that question, I think both of us.
Yeah. And I think it's a little scary that my son likes the two biggest pimps at the gym.
Well, he's going to learn after.
Yeah.
I'll teach him some stuff.
Yeah. My wife might not like you guys anymore after today.
He'll still be a mama's boy.
Yeah.
Before we go out, my mom's like, don't get in trouble. I'm like, I'm going to make mistakes tonight. I love you. Goodbye. I'll see you when I wash the sins off in the morning.
Oh. All right, guys. I think we're good. We're at hour and a half. Even with editing, we should be over an hour and 20 minutes. I gotta find a song for Ray to take us out, though. Well, should we go porno music after this podcast?
Why not?
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah.
It's only right.
All right. I don't know which one's the porno music, but I think this one. If not, we'll start over.
No, that's
Is it?
Chippewa. That's Chippewa.
Chippewa, no, that's not good.
Chippewa was popping.
I think.
Cool
it might,
strut.
it might be the second one. Yeah.
There we go. No,
No.
that's not it.
Wait, it might be the.
Rattlesnake Moan, right? No. Bad Luck Blues? Yeah. Last one. There we go.
All right, baby.
Making love.
I'm gonna give it to you. All right, fight fans from the Franduzi Studios. We are out of here.
From the balmy Buffalo, New York. 70 degrees out.
With the big booty girls.
From the Fandoozy Studios.
Yeah.
Buffalo, New York.
Let's make some XX movies.
And we're done.
Yeah.
That was good. I'm glad you get into the really dirty stuff.
I don't know if you watched this.
Probably bad enough that he told you that story. She's gonna be like, "Oh my god."
What was her name?
Kristen.
All right.
He's gonna edit that in there.
You want to know what's crazy?
What's great?
No, I mean, I didn't want to give you that idea. Don't do
She
it.
fucking hit me up, and I'm at work.
Uh-huh.
I work Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 4:30. And she hit me up. She's like, "What time do you have lunch?" I only take a half-hour lunch. She's like, "It was before a fight. You know how women's testosterone."
Yeah, yeah.
Sex. She's like, "Come have sex." I'm like, she boxes at UB boxing gym.
Uh-huh.
So I told my supervisor, like, I need to take an hour lunch. I drove over there to smash it out in the boxing gym.
In the gym?
In the gym, bro. I had my hands on the
man.
bag, like, and fucking left out. And fucking told her to clean up my mess.
Is you wasted it then?
She told me to clean her mouth again.
Oh.
I didn't. I came inside her. I didn't have it done. And I fucking. She bought a
He does have condoms. He just doesn't use them.
I don't know why. I fucking am an idiot.
This is the best Easter egg ever. Still recording.
No. Yeah! Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Whoops. Do not release that.
Whoops.
Do not